Hey everybody, I am back here with my Scents of Days Gone By, my weekly wax reviews. As always, if you don't want to watch the whole video, which I'm afraid is going to be another 50-minute video again, if not longer, then check out the scent description for, timestamps of every single scent that I melt, so you can kind of pick and choose what you want to watch if you don't want to sit here for a whole hour. Okay, so let's just get into it here because we've got a lot to go through. The first one I want to talk about here, this is Ava's Country Cupboard Berry-Filled Twinkies. This one was a grubby loaf that I melted last night actually in the 18-watt hot plate in my entryway. This one did really well throwing up, but not as well throwing out. So when I was walking towards the warmer in my entryway, I couldn't really smell it, but man, when I was upstairs, this thing was filling up the whole loft area. It was everywhere upstairs. So strong. On cold, when I was smelling this yesterday, it has some kind of weird undertone that I really disliked. It almost smelled like that black cherry almond, you know, like almond extract sort of undertone I really hate. But when it was warm, it was not there at all. It was just a gorgeous scent. Definitely stronger on just like a bakery scent than on a berry scent. I do not know what kind of berries are in here. I don't know, but it's definitely a stronger Twinkie bakery scent for sure. So overall, I'm going to classify this one as a high to a good throw in the 18-watt hot plate because it definitely went up, not as much out. Great scent though. I would absolutely get that one again. I love that one. This one from Ava's Country Cupboard was one of my favorites of the week. This one was 2 scallops I melted last night in the Glade Warmer is where I put this one. Let me tell you guys, I love this. You can smell the gingerbread cookie. I love like spicy gingerbread scent. So overall, this is more of like a spicy gingerbread, you know, like cookie kind of scent. I absolutely freaking love this one. This is probably one of my favorites of all time. It was just so good. Let's see here. Oh, this was a grubby loaf. I can't remember that. This was a grubby loaf. So anyways, this one did really well. I would classify the throw from this one as a good. You could detect it so easily. It was very present in my kitchen and living room area. And then I did keep this one on overnight in the Glade. And this morning I could still smell it at about a low to a medium, you know, after 8 or 9 hours of melting. So this one did kind of throw for a long time, but definitely a good throw to start off with. Spiced gingerbread zucchini. I gotta keep an eye out for that one. That one is so good. Okay, from Beezy Tarts. This is one of the donut samples from John in Strip and Go Naked. I think it's like an orange lemon lime berry scent is what I found for a scent description for the fragrance roll, I think. I threw this one in the Glade Warmer in my bedroom. It has what I wrote down is it has a really great authentic fruit scent, so summery. But I couldn't pick up any one fruit in particular, but I knew it was fruits for sure. I fell asleep as I was melting this one. I do not remember really smelling it a whole lot as I was falling asleep. The next morning, about after, you know, 8 hours, I could not smell anything at all. So the throw from this one, I don't know how long it threw, but I can tell you it did not go for 8 hours. I'm going to classify the throw from this one as a medium to a high, but I really do need to come back and revisit it because I fell asleep on it so fast. But I don't think this one was super strong because if it was as strong as the normal Beezy's, I probably would have smelled it, you know, as I was falling asleep. But this one, I don't know. So I do need to kind of come back and reassess that one. But I think that's one of his more popular fragrances, and I don't think that one was available last time I checked because it had sold out already. This one also from Beezy Tarts. This one I got in the last restock in April. This one is in sugar corn pudding. I actually found that I do sort of like sugar corn pudding. This one for sure, you can smell the corn, you can smell sugar. I actually kind of like it, but you have to be able to deal with corn scents, which I know is not something that everyone really likes. I put this one in the Glade one evening kind of later. I was down here for about an hour, you know, as it was melting and after it had melted, and I really was having a harder time picking it up. I could smell it, but it really wasn't super present. The next morning, after this one went all night, I really couldn't smell it either at all. This is probably the first one from Beezy Tarts that I've ever had that I would not classify as a good throw. Until this one and that Strip and Go Naked, it's been nothing but good throws. This one I'm going to classify as a medium because I was downstairs after it had completely melted for a little bit, and I really was having a hard time picking it up. But it is such a nice sugary scent with the corn. So I really do like this one, the scent of it. And I think I've got one more I would like to melt maybe after a little bit more cure time, but I'm going to call that one as a medium throw. Okay, I have a whole stack here from Candles by Victoria because she has a new formula for her wax where it's supposed to be softer. And I know that before in my videos I've complained that they don't consistently melt in like a 24-watt hot plate. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. I get real frustrated with it. So I had Candles by Victoria on the brain because I placed an order with her for the new wax. And I said, okay, so I'm going to melt through some of this wax. Like, I just was thinking about her a lot this week. I know this sounds creepy. Not like thinking about her, but like I was reaching for my Candles by Victoria a lot this week. So this one here is in Bamboo and White Grapefruit. What I wrote about this one was beautiful scent, great throw. It was a good throw for sure. It filled up my entire bedroom after I melted it in the 24-watt hot plate. This one did melt all the way in my 24-watt hot plate, so it did not have any issues with like hardened wax on the edges or anything like that. I wrote down also that this was an earthy grapefruit scent with no tartness. Now here's what's in it. White grapefruit, petitgrain, I don't know what that is, tangerine, mandarin, mimosa petals, rainforest bamboo, juniper berries, and musk. This one is a really great bedroom scent. Like, once again, good throw. I really enjoyed this one. One of my favorites of the week. Oh, that is a perfect fruit spa bedroom scent. Gorgeous. This next one here from Candles by Victoria. This one is in Skinny Dippin'. I wrote down that this is a great summer fruit scent, maybe with some floral, question mark. Definitely had a good throw in the 24-watt hot plate. Initially, when I first was looking at it, it was having some issues melting in the 24-watt hot plate. Like, it really hadn't completely melted. There was maybe like a ½ an inch of hardened wax along the edge. I was like, oh, like, I'm not going to screw with this. So I left. When I came back in an hour later, it had actually all melted. So, yeah, so it did eventually melt all the way, but it was struggling at first. So this one, good throw. I also really like this one. This is mandarin, red currants, strawberries, blueberries, watercress, palm leaves with musky bottom notes. Once again, just another really good bedroom scent, but this one for sure, you can tell is more earthy and musky for sure. So you have to definitely like that kind of scent, but definitely a good product with a good throw. Okay, the next one here from Candles by Victoria. I melted this one downstairs in my 24-watt hot plate. Pumpkin apple cinnamon bread. This one did good as well. And historically, I've had a harder time with the wax melting in the 24-watt hot plate downstairs than upstairs. I don't know, maybe if my upstairs 24-watt hot plate runs a couple degrees hotter, but they're the exact same model warmer from Yankee Candle, so I'm not really sure. But this one did melt all the way. I was surprised. I was coming over to the warmer and I was expecting to like have to go and doctor it up a lot, but no, it was completely melted, so that was really good. This one just had a really nice pumpkin bakery scent. It smelled stronger on the pumpkin than the apple. Definitely smelled like fall. I would get this again, but probably closer to the fall because I melted it and I wasn't really in the mood for pumpkin, but it did smell really good. And this one is creamy pumpkin, rich cinnamon apple, crunchy, with a crunchy strudel base note. So great scent, perfect for fall. Good throw, 24-watt hot plate, melted completely through in the old wax, in their hard wax formula. This next one by Candles by Victoria. This one is Sonny and Cher. Sorry, my camera's having a hard time there. This one also melted completely in the 24-watt hot plate when I melted it upstairs. I really liked it. To me, it smelled kind of rosemary mint-ish. I could tell that there was like green notes in there and probably some kind of mint note. This one had a high to a good throw, not as strong as some of the other ones I've melted, but it was still very present, very there. Now, what is actually in here is verbena, bamboo, peppermint, warm vanilla sugar with a touch of vanilla bean. So there is mint in here and a lot of green notes. I was able to pick all that up. Really great scent. I really love this one. Yeah, that is definitely strong on the peppermint on cold when I smell it. Now that I know peppermint is in there, it's super obvious. So that one was another really good quality piece of wax. This next one here by Candles by Victoria, this was Edward Cullen. This one also melted completely in the 24-watt hot plate, so I really didn't have any issues with the 5 that I melted this week at all in the old wax. This one had a nice like honey scent. That's really mostly what I got out of it. It was more of a delicate scent, I would say, than some of the other ones. It was a medium throw, so I could smell it. I could smell it when I was like looking for it, and once I found the scent, it was there, and it was really beautiful. That honey, this warm honey scent. But it was not so strong that it was like invasive, or I would really be able to like pick it up if I wasn't really thinking about it. So this one is Sunshine. Does anyone know what Sunshine smells like? What does Sunshine smell like? But it's Sunshine, Lilac, and Honey, but definitely stronger on the honey when it's hot. It's really nice. I do like honey. I don't love honey. And because that one had a medium throw, I may or may not seek that one out again. Because the rest of her stuff normally is pretty strong. But yeah, if you like honey, that one may be for you. Okay, going into this little sample here from Cross Creek Country Candles. You guys can see this is obviously a little older. I mean, it's called Christmas Cheer. I got it back in November of 2013. It was a single scallop tart in Christmas Cheer. So this one I put in the 18-watt in the entryway. It was like a low to a medium throw. I was really having a hard time smelling it. I could smell it though, but just not that well. This is also, since it was 7 to 8 months old, that may have something to do with it. Also, I tend to melt more wax than just a single scallop, so it was a smaller amount of wax than I normally melt. That may have contributed to it. Definitely smelled like Christmas, though. I thought it kind of had like a piney berry scent. There's no pine in here. It's cinnamon, clove, nutmeg, orange, and vanilla. That's what's in here. I swear I can smell, no, it's vanilla. Maybe it's vanilla that I smell. I'm so used to like vanilla with like mint and pine smells. I think I'm getting them all mixed up on my nose. But anyways, I would order again from Cross Creek Country Candles. I've only ever placed one order, and I would definitely want to investigate again. But that one definitely smells like the holidays. So coming up here in like another 4 or 5 months, I'll probably be all over that. This next one here from Front Porch is in Blueberry Fruity Loops. This was a 12-pack bag of grubbies that I had to rebag because the original bag busted on me. I did melt this 2 times, 2 grubbies at a time after I had first got it, you know, like maybe after 2 weeks to 4 weeks of cure time after I received it, something like that. And I do remember having a good throw. Then I put the bag away. I've taken it out recently and started to remelt it. The throw now is not as good as I remember it being before. Now it's more like a medium-high throw when I melt 2 grubbies in it. And I've melted this in the Glade, the 24 watt, and the 18 watt. However, you can still smell it. It's a really great scent. I really like the blueberry with the Fruity Loops. It's a good combination, and this one is like a really thick, sweet blueberry scent, and the blueberry is definitely dominant to the Fruity Loops on this one. I absolutely would get this again, but probably just in a 4-pack. I don't know if I would love it enough to get another 12-pack. Once again, started off as a good throw back when the wax was newer. Now it's more of like a medium-high throw, but it does pretty well in all the warmers, at least from what I remember, because I've melted it 6 times. Okay, this one also from Front Porch. This one was a 4-pack of grubbies and Moonlight Kisses. This one also is a little bit older. If I look at the date there, I got it back in December 2013. Of course, that's when I got it. I don't know when she poured it. This one could have been like 2 months old by the time I got it too. So anyways, it was at least 6 months old when I melted, sorted in the original bag the entire time. It was a solid medium scent throw in the bedroom. I really enjoyed it though because it was such a beautiful scent. And I appreciated it being a medium because it kind of gave the bedroom a really nice ambiance but without being overpowering. And it was just so beautiful. So like I've said before, I am a-okay with the medium scent throw in the bedroom. You know, as long as the scent is beautiful, because I can still appreciate it. So this one has pink roses, jasmine, violets with undertones of woodsy musk. Really relaxing scent, really great floral scent. Absolutely beautiful. I would definitely get that again. If I did get this again, I would be curious to melt it back when it's like a little newer, just to see if the throw is better than a medium. I'm wondering if the medium throw is due to the fragrance and what it is, or if it's due to the age, and that I'm not really sure. Okay, this one here from Heavenley Apothecary, and you can see that cute little butterfly from the wax is still like smushed there in the clamshell. This is in Butterfly Meadow. I tried to find the scent description this morning, but I couldn't find it. I think she's moving her shop. She used to be on Art Fire. It looks like she's moving to something else, so I do not know where she's moving to. No scent description, but I melted this in the 20-watt hot plate in my bathroom. And I'm telling you, the first time, because I always melt clamshells 2 times, 3 cubes at a time. The first time I threw the 3 cubes in, it did so well. It was a good throw. It was filling up the entire bathroom. It smelled like a green floral scent, but it also smelled a little like medicinal, but medicinal in a good way. I don't know if that really makes any sense, but it was like perfect in the bathroom. The first time I melted this, I had left it on for about 14 hours. By the time I shut it off, it was still kicking. And still kicking pretty strong, too. After 14 hours, I was impressed. So the second time I melted it in the 20-watt hot plate, the exact same warmer in the exact same bathroom. And it did well, but it seemed slightly less impressive than it did the first time. So I'm going to classify this one as a high to a good throw overall. Yeah, it definitely kind of smells like it has some kind of medicinal note. Maybe it's like a super herbal lavender note or something in here, but I like it. It goes well in a bathroom. I don't think I'd want to melt that on my bedroom, but in the bathroom it seemed to do pretty good. Okay, Haley's Heavenly Scents is another vendor that's been on my mind this week because of the ginormous sale going on that I placed an order with, and actually I'm thinking of placing another order with. I asked my husband this morning, I'm like, you know, he's on travel. And I was like, you know, should I place another order with Haley's Heavenly Scents? He's like, do what you want. He's like, he's not helping me. He's supposed to be like, you know, maybe you should think about if you want to spend the money. Instead, he's always like, do it. I'm like, oh my God. So I'm probably going to place a second order. Okay, sorry. Talking about a bunch of random crap. But anyway, so Haley's Heavenly Scents was on my mind this week. So I reached for this bag and I went through and I finished it. Such a great scent, this toasted key lime pie. Definitely stronger on like the bakery side of the house, like some kind of sugary pie scent more than a key lime scent. So you can smell the key lime, but when it's hot, it smells just mostly like bakery loveliness. Just really, really good. I melted this in the Glade, the 24 watt, the 18 watt. I probably got, I don't know, 8 to 10 melts out of this. I don't know. It was a lot. I mean, it's a whole loaf, right? I did melt this overnight a couple times, either in the Glade or the 18 watt, and both times I could still smell it the next morning at about a medium. So it would go for a while. It throws for a while. So it starts off as a good 8 to 9 hours later, about a medium. So hey, definitely good piece of wax. So I do really like this scent. I would get it again. Actually, I think I did get it again in the sale, but I don't feel the need to probably get it in another loaf. But for the first piece of Haley's Heavenly Scents, I think that I've melted in a long, long time. I was definitely impressed. And if anything, this validated the fact that, you know, I'm doing the right thing by placing like a big order at her sale because she's got good wax. Everyone always says good things about her wax. So I'm looking forward to getting that order here. Woo! Okay, Kay's Kreations. Holy motherfucking crap. Like, this one was one of my favorites of the week. Probably one of my favorites of all time. Carousel Cake. This one is one of her newer scents. I looked at the scent description. It's not super detailed. It pretty much says, you know, like bakery scent, blah, blah, blah. This is an awesome, awesome cake scent. You guys do not even know how fucking good this thing is right here. Let me tell you, it is so good. Okay, I melted this one, I think in the 24 watt, both times, 2 sniffing sticks at a time. The throw was definitely at least a high. I mean, I could smell it really easily all over my kitchen and my living room. I could smell it slightly less, but I could still smell it. But the scent was so good. I was about to die. Now, this one did only throw for about 3.5 to 4 hours before I could definitely tell that the throw was lessening. So, but you did get like a high to a good throw out of it for those 3 to 4 hours. And then after that, like it went down. But I'm telling you guys, if you guys like cake scents, just sugary, sweet, icing, cake scents, this one is really freaking good. So yeah, that was one of my favorites of the week, hand down. So good. Also from Kay's Kreations, I finished up this 8-pack in a custom blended scallops that I did. 8 custom blended scallops. I got 4 melts out of this. I melted 2 scallops at a time. This was a custom blend Hawaiian Loopy Swirl. I think this was like some kind of mango papaya scent with Fruit Loops and then some kind of vanilla swirl scent, something like that. Anyways, this one had a good throw. I think I melted it in the 18 watt, the Glade, and the 24 watt. It did well. Like sometimes it was a high, sometimes it was a good, but overall, like, you know, definitely a good piece of wax. And all the warmers smells really, really good. I actually like it the way it smells now more than I remember how it smelled when I first got it. So I don't know if the curing has kind of helped for the smells to mesh more or mature or something, but this definitely smells better than I remember it smelling when I first got it. I know I said the same thing twice. I have melted this one overnight, and the next morning I could still smell it pretty easily. So this one has a long throw for sure. Definitely good. I would absolutely get this again, but I probably wouldn't do it until next summer. It's such like a fruity summery scent, but the mango papaya and the Fruit Loops in here are kind of like melting into one like fruit note overall. It's really good. So for my blending skills being kind of crappy, I was actually pretty happy with this one here from Kay's Kreations, the one that I made. Good piece of wax. I love Kay's Kreations. She's probably one of my top 5 vendors. So yeah, good stuff. This next one here from Rainbow Melts was also a custom blend from an opening a long time ago. And I melted, well, obviously it's pretty obvious here. It's a blend of triple berry and strawberry white cake. This one is really good. The strawberry in this one is probably the strongest note, and you still can get like the cake scents, the bakery scent. Yeah, it is such a sweet, sugary strawberry, and the strawberry is definitely dominant over whatever the other berries are in the triple berry. So it's mostly just a strawberry white cake kind of smell. I melted this one in the 18 watt and the 24 watt. I probably got 5 melts out of this over the past month because there were, you know, like a bunch of little hearts in here, so it all did pretty good. My husband really loved this one. Every time I melted it, he would comment like, that's like a really nice strawberry smell. So he did enjoy it. It does take a little bit to get going, about an hour. So like if you turn on your warmer from cold, you know, like maybe it takes like half an hour for something to completely melt. It took about like a little over an hour from the point where you would turn on your warmer for this one to really get going. But once it got going, it had a good throw. So definitely a good performer overall. Really great sugary strawberry scents. I definitely liked it. Said sometimes it felt like a good throw. Sometimes it felt more like a high throw. But, you know, once again, it's, you know, different experiences over different days. But definitely a good piece of wax. Really enjoyed that one from Rainbow Melts. Okay, the next one here. Oh, no. I fell down. Is from Rosegirls. This I got in my sampler in Posh Pristine Peach. So this is peach, pomegranate, and watermelon slush. Really nice peach scent. This is a good peach scent. Some peach scents and like apricot scents tend to smell like buttery and kind of strange to me. Not this one. This one is just peach. Really, really, really good. This one I put in the 24-watt hot plate. Because the scent itself, I think, is more one of those delicate kind of scents. It's one of the ones that when you're in the room with it, like you start to smell it less and less, and then eventually you can't smell it at all. But then if you leave the room and then you come back in the room, then you can smell it again, and then like repeat over and over, right? Smell less and less, leave the room, come back in. So it's kind of hard for me to assess the throw from this one, but I'm going to call it like a medium to a high throw. Definitely was not super strong because it's more of like a delicate kind of scent, but a really nice peach scent. So I really, really like that peach fragrance oil that they use in that one for sure. Okay, from Scarlet Raine. Who I don't have a whole lot of stuff left with from an order I placed, well, back in January, obviously. This one was like 6 cute little bears in yummy, exclamation point. And I melted 3 bears each in the 18-watt hot plate 2 times. The throw was about a medium, I would say both times. If I was walking towards the warmer, I could smell it, but not too strongly. It was not one of the ones that like filled upstairs either. It wasn't like that strong that like it was everywhere up there. So I'm going to say about a medium throw. I wrote down that it was some kind of like nice fruity floral scent, I think. What's actually in here is raspberry, cantaloupe, watermelon, jasmine, violet, grapefruit, and kumquat. So definitely florals, definitely fruity. Probably a little bit more fruity than floral, but it is really a beautiful scent. And I would get this again, but I probably would melt it upstairs in my bedroom because of the florals. It's really more, I think, of like a bedroom scent than like something I'd want to melt downstairs, because downstairs is normally bakery. But anyways, yeah, really good scent. And I've had better throw before from Scarlet Raine, so I don't know if that's because the wax is slightly older. Maybe it's that fragrance oil. But yeah, I would be interested to get that one again. Try it again. Okay, from Scentsy here, I finished up this one in Two Harbors, and so I don't know how many melts most people get out of Scentsy. I only ever get 2 melts out of it. I throw in a lot of wax, so I kind of break up like the chunks in the back, get 2 melts out of it, and that's what I do. So this one I put in the 20-watt hot plate in the bedroom both times. That would be, oh, the bathroom. I put this in the 20-watt in the bathroom both times, and it did well both times. You could smell it easily. It was not overpowering though. A really good, perfect strength for like a bathroom scent. I'm going to put this one at a high throw overall. And once again, my bathroom is about the size of a small bedroom. It's a pretty generous sized bathroom. So to fill it up does take a little bit of work. I wrote down that this scent was really complex and I couldn't describe it at all. I wrote down maybe some kind of green floral scent, but not a whole lot of floral, but I thought I could smell a little bit. What's actually in here is Meyer lemon, lime, sweet vanilla, and golden amber rays. Don't you love these scent descriptions? Golden amber rays? Like, what is that? Like a sunshine ray? A golden amber sunshine ray? Like, what does that mean? Or how does that smell? I have no idea. No, I still don't smell like lemon and lime. That golden amber rays, I think, is the strongest note in here. Whatever the heck that is, and I still don't understand what it is. But it's definitely, I would definitely get this one again from Scentsy. Like I said, high throw and the 20-watt hot plate. Good performer. Definitely enjoyed it. Okay, this one from Scentsy. Oh my goodness. I really like this one. One of my favorites of the week. Talk about a strong, summery, distinctive, authentic, juicy fruit smell. Super, super juicy. That's what I wrote down here. Super, super juicy. I melted this one time in the 24-watt hot plate in the bedroom, once in the 20-watt hot plate in the bathroom. It did well both times. I'm classifying this one as a high to a good throw overall. Talk about such a great fruit scent. Oh my god, it is so good. Okay, so this is guava, honey nectarine with dragon fruit and yuzu. Oh my god. This one is so good. I don't know if, I don't follow Scentsy, so like I don't know like what's getting discontinued or like whatever. But if this one's still around, this one would actually tempt me to make a purchase with Scentsy because it is really, really good. Really good. There's like oil left in the bottom of this one too. That was a really oily bar. Okay. Here from Super Tarts, not Super Tarts, Steel Valley Scents. I'm getting all confused here. This is the vendor that I bought from a while ago. These are always palm wax, which is always so pretty when it melts. The palm wax, it like crystallizes and stuff. This one was in coconut lime verbena. I melted this one in the 20 watt in the bathroom. It had like a medium throw. Once you were looking for it, you could sense that it was there. And it was a really nice scent, but I'm not a huge fan of the coconut scent in here, and I could get more of that like fresh grated coconut scent that I really don't like. But a medium throw in the 20 watt, and this is like a Bath & Body Works dupe, I think. So it's like lime, lemon, verbena with coconut. Definitely coconut strong, definitely beachy. But yeah, medium throw from this one. And this is getting on the older side. I got this back in November 2013, so yeah, it's definitely a little older, but it still has some scent. Good stuff. Okay, now the next one is from Super Tarts. This one here is in Pink Citrus Explosion. And this was like a mashup tart of just kind of like her chunky tarts that had like the embeds and stuff in it. I did throw the whole darn thing in the 24 watt hot plate because I was feeling a little risky or wanted to take a risk. I don't know. I can't talk right now. Whatever. You guys know what I'm trying to say. I threw the whole thing in the 24 watt hot plate. And it had a good throw. Definitely strong on the pink sugar. I could tell that the citrus was in there. And citrus and pink sugar, to me, it's like the citrus is like a really good supporting player to the pink sugar, where it takes that pink sugar and kicks it up a notch, and it melds together into like one team, like one great fragrance team. Whatever, I don't know. But it was, I really like this one of my favorites of the week. Good throw in the 24 watt hot plate. Enjoyed it. Great blend. Brandy is super good at her blending. This next one here from Super Tarts. This one was a sample I got in an order back in January. This was a cookie, a blue cookie and lemon ice cream cake. This one had a high throw in the 24 watt hot plate. It was just like a really nice sugary sweet lemon scent. Nothing about it that was like super different from a lot of other lemon sugary scents that I had, but it was good. I mean, I would get it again, but if I saw it go up, like I wouldn't feel the need to like hoard it, you know, like buy 10 of them or something, but I would get it again. It definitely is a really good lemon, creamy, sugary, sweet scent. High throw, once again, in the 24 watt hot plate. Good quality piece of wax. Okay, this one from the Bathing Garden is one of my favorites of the week. Oh my goodness, okay. This one smelled like a fruity bakery version of Immaculate Exception from Lush. Like, there's like a certain note in Immaculate Exception, which I don't really know what it is. I don't know. Somehow maybe it's because it's Easter and Immaculate Exception is Easter. I have no idea. That's what this reminded me of. But it is a gorgeous, gorgeous scent. So I did not know what was in here when I melted it, but I wrote down, I think there's orange in here, but there's also some sugary cake type of note. That's mostly what I wrote. And I wrote, I love it in capital letters. So in the 18 watt hot plate, this one did okay. It was probably more of like a medium high throw in the 18 watt. I could smell it. It was such a great scent. And then after I smelled it in the 18 watt, I was like, I need to get more throw out of this. I'm like, this one is too beautiful to not get a good throw out of. I moved it to the 24 watt the next time in my kitchen / living room, combined room area. And it definitely did better in the 24 watt. It was a high throw. Oh my gosh. Let me tell you, this one is a fucking amazing, great scent. And I was right that it was orange with some kind of cake note. This is fresh orange cake with vanilla layered sugar crystals, something like that. So it is like a citrus bakery scent. It is so good. And you can smell like the sugary crystals. It smells like sugar crystals. Oh my God. You guys have no idea how much I love this one. Holy motherfucking crap. This one is so good. So if I do see this one ever go up again, I'm getting like a minimum of 5 of them. Oh my God. So good. I love that one. And like I said, high throw in the 24 watt hot plate. Because if I do get that one again, because it's a bakery note, I need at least a high throw. Especially, I want to appreciate that one. It is good. Okay. Lemon curd and rose milk from the Bathing Garden. I do not like this scent. I do not like this scent at all. This one is about 4 months old, so it had cured for well enough for sure. It was a medium to a high throw. Melted it once in the Glade, once in the 24 watt hot plate. So, definitely did better in the 24 watt hot plate than the Glade, blah, 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 blah. It's pretty much lemon curd with milk and roses. That's what it is. I just don't like this scent because it smells like Play-Doh. That super thick kind of rose scent, or maybe it's the milk. I don't know what it is. It smells like Play-Doh. And I'm one of the only people I think it smells like Play-Doh. I just smelled it. And I'm one of the only people I think that thinks that, because I think there's a lot of people I've heard that really love this lemon curd and rose milk, but I will not be getting that again. Not my kind of scent. Okay. My last one here from the Bathing Garden is Tea with the Queen of Hearts. And I did melt this one upstairs because it had kind of a more subtle scent on cold, so I thought I might do better upstairs. I put this one once in the 24-watt hot plate in the bedroom, once in the 20-watt hot plate in the bathroom. Low throw both times. I could not really smell anything. I would not even know anything was melting. I was looking for the scent, unless I was like literally like 6 inches up from the warmer bowl. I could not smell anything. This one, maybe I needed to let it cure longer. This is obviously from the Alice in Wonderland restock, so I received it back in April, so it had cured for 2 months, so I thought that would be enough, but no, I wasn't able to get anything out of here. This one is scented with a Rubios red tea. I don't know what that smells like, but it's definitely kind of a more subtle sort of scent anyway. So it's possible that this one was throwing well, but because it was kind of a delicate scent, I couldn't pick it up. I'm not really sure, but that's the only clamshell I have in that one, so I'm not going to be able to reassess that one. Okay, this next one here from 30th Street Crafts was also one of my favorites from the week. Surreal Surrender. So this one is, the camera will focus here. Come on, camera. Vanilla custard with caramelized sugar, fresh roasted coffee, bakery cinnamon, and sugar donuts. So I think I had only gotten a couple of these initially because of the coffee, and I was like, you know, I'm not really a big coffee person, so I don't know, think that that's my thing. I really can't smell a whole lot of coffee in here. This is one of the sweetest, sugariest, confectioner's sugar, super sweet bakery scent I have ever smelled. It made my teeth hurt. I loved it. I freaking loved it. I was melting and I was like, wow, that is so good. I was playing Xbox at the time with my husband and I was like focusing on the game, right? Like in the living room. Then I started sniffing and I was like, oh my God, like what is that? Like, I was like, what does that smell? That is like, I love it when scents do that. Like when I've completely forgotten that they're melted, I'm like focusing on something else, but the throw is so strong that like it starts to invade my consciousness and then suddenly like I can smell it. And this one was a good throw for sure. It was so good and so sweet. So sweet. I love this one. One of my favorites of the week. If that one ever came back, I would buy like 5 of them. It is so, so good. I did keep this one on overnight. Shoot, I don't remember if I could still smell it the next morning. I forgot to write it down. This is why I have to write down all these notes because I forget shit. I don't remember. But anyways, good scent, good throw, good stuff. Okay, 2 Timing Tart here. This one is Zen. And this one is in the new wax formula. Unfortunately, I only really got about a low throw out of this one. I did melt it in the 24-watt plate in the bedroom, and then I melted it in the bathroom. Unless that was like real close to the warmer, I really couldn't smell it. But it was like a really nice minty scent for sure. So I don't know what this one was doing, but it's so good on cold, but I just didn't really get anything on hot. Now what is in this one is rosemary mint, honey, and sweet lemongrass. So really great scent, very fresh, very earthy and clean, but just like a low throw. So I do believe I've got more of these, and I'm definitely going to want to remelt it again to see if I can get a better throw. Maybe I'll try it in the Glade or something next time. But yeah, definitely a really green and minty scent. Okay, this next one here in Satin Cheese. Now this one was a good throw, and this one is in the old wax formula. Man, this one was kicking. This is black coconut and Arabian sandalwood. I melted this one in the 24-watt ones and in the Glade. Oh my goodness, it did good both times. It was such a masculine, woodsy scent. I can smell black coconut or coconut when I smell it on cold, but when it is hot, it's mostly just like that woodsy sandalwood kind of scent. So I would not have been able to tell you that there was coconut in there unless I knew it was in there. So good throw. I freaking love this one. This one will definitely go on my list of the ones that I would always want to order like every time it's in stock because it is just such a beautiful scent. I love sandalwood. Love, love, love. Good wax. Okay, the next one here from 2 Timing Tart. This one is in Gardenia Pink Sugar. This is also in the old wax formula. So this was poured back in beginning of November. So you're looking at this one being 8 months old. Her stuff is like 100% soy. So sometimes like the older stuff, I don't know if the throw is due to like the age of the wax or whatnot. This one did also have about a low throw, which I was a little bummed about because the scent was so good. I've never had gardenia before with pink sugar, but when you smell this on cold, you can get like 50% pink sugar with 50% gardenia. It is a really great scent. I really, really love it. So I threw it in the 20-watt hot plate. I was all excited, and then I just really couldn't smell it. But it's so strong on cold. It's really weird. So strong on cold, but just really not that strong on hot. But if she ever did have this one again up in like the new wax formula and I could get like newer wax with it, like, you know, not wax that's like 7, 8 months old, then I would definitely want to get that one again because it's a really good blend of that floral and that pink sugar. I really like it. Okay, this one was also a surprise from Timing Tart. This one is apple cider monkey bread. I did melt this one in my entryway because it's more like on the bakery fruity side, and the 18-watt hot plate. It was really mild on cold, so when I was smelling it, I was like, okay, like, let's see how this does. I threw it in. It surprised me. It had a high throw. I was walking towards my 18-watt hot plate, and I picked it up, like, easily. And I have a hard time getting wax to throw out, and this one threw out really well, so I was really surprised. Now, this one for sure is stronger to my nose on the apple cider than it is on the monkey bread. I do not smell any banana in here. It's mostly just apple. It is a slightly perfumey apple cider kind of scent overall. But yeah, this one would be really great in the fall. Oh, spicy apple scents in the fall and pumpkin scents in the fall, I think, are probably to die for. So I would not want to melt this one again into the fall. But yeah, it did well. It did pretty darn well. High throw on that 18-watt hot plate. So, you know, really good fall scent. Okay, the last one here from Timing Tart is this clamshell here in Fearless Endeavors. I do not have a scent description. I looked all around this morning. Besides trying to find the video I had done where I had hauled this with the scent description, I don't know what's in here. This one had about a low to a medium throw. I melted it in the bedroom both times. It was in the Glade and the 24-watt. It is about 7 months old, and it is also in the old wax formula as well. But here's the weird thing about it. So this one must have some kind of mint in it because the air in the rooms that I was in smelled fresher and cleaner than the other rooms. But it's weird because I couldn't smell like anything in particular. But when I walked into the room when this was melting, it just smelled so fresh and clean. But I couldn't really smell anything. You guys know what I'm saying? Like, the room just seems so something refreshing, but without a scent. I don't really know. So this obviously was doing something in the room, but I just can't put my finger on it. I have no idea, but I did enjoy it when it was melting because the room was just so fresh. But I'm going to call this a low to medium throw because I couldn't necessarily like smell anything, but I could detect that something was going on. This one's like a ninja. I don't know what was going on with this one. And I think there's got to be a mint in here. There's got to be a mint in there for sure. But yeah, kind of an interesting one for sure. Okay, here from Victoria's Designer Creations, I got, oh no, I just made a big mess. This one here is in Pink Bombshell. I think this one was like 2 small heart tarts. I melted it in the bathroom in the 20-watt hot plate. Definitely not a whole lot of wax. Small wax pool for sure. But it did pretty good. It was a high in the 20-watt hot plate. A really beautiful feminine scent. It was more of a delicate kind of scent, I would say. So you had to kind of look for it. Well, you didn't really have to. But it was a delicate scent, but it had a high throw. I don't really know if that makes any sense. But it was very beautiful, very feminine. I do not know what Pink Bombshell is. That sounds like some kind of Victoria's Secret sort of thing. But yeah, I definitely enjoyed that one and I would absolutely get it again. This next one here from Victoria's Designer Creations was Violet Vixen. This was another one that was like 2 small heart tarts. This one also went in the 20-watt hot plate in the bedroom. This one was a little harder to detect, but I still could smell it. It was about a medium throw. One of the ones that you had to go looking for, but once you found it, you could smell it. It had like a candy-ish floral scent. So I'm assuming violets, florals, but it smelled kind of candy-ish or something. I'm not really sure. But yeah, but I definitely enjoyed the scent. I would get it again. No need to hoard it. But yeah, medium throw with a 20-watt hot plate. Okay, from Vintage Chic Scents, this first one here is a remelt in Grandma's Pearls in this scent shot. So the first time I melted this, I loved it and the throw was good. So I got a whole bunch of them. I melted it in a 24-watt hot plate a couple days ago and it still did well, but it was not as good as I remember it being the first time. The throw this time around seemed more like a high than a good, but still definitely enjoyable and still a great scent. This is Marshmallow and Lavender Vanilla. And it is so good. It is just so good. And this is like one of the original scents that came out in her very first restock. So definitely like this one. Throw was a high this time around. Good the first time around. Okay, then I melted a couple of the ones that I got in that sampler bag from Vintage Chic Scents. So this one here is in Lazy Summer Days. This one is the Honeydew Melon Cotton Candy with a hint of lime. I put this one in the 18-watt hot plate in the entryway. It had about a medium to a high throw. Wasn't really kicking. I could smell it if I went looking for it. Really nice cotton candy smell. I can smell the lime in here. It's not super strong, but I can smell it when it's on hot. I did see a review that Angie did of this one, and she said she got a good throw from this one. So I definitely would want to retry this, probably in the 24 watt hot plate. I think I have a Blossom bag in this one. So maybe the 18 watt just wasn't, you know, like doing enough to really get it to go. So, but really good scent for sure. Really like that scent. Okay, the next one here from Vintage Chic Scents is Purple Haze. This is the famous marshmallow jelly filled zucchini donut scent that everyone's kind of been going crazy over. I really love this one. I threw it in the 24 watt hot plate. It had a high throw. It did throw at the high level for about 4 hours. And after the 4 hour point, I was definitely having a harder time smelling it. So this may be one of the ones that like you just got to enjoy it while it's there. But I don't melt my wax for longer than 4 hours most of the time anyway. So it works out well for me. But yeah, this one is a really good scent. Grape jelly, spicy, doughy, zucchini bread. Oh my goodness. Pretty much all the stuff that I love is all in here. So warm and inviting. Definitely strong in the grapes jelly. Definitely like it. High throw, once again, a 24 watt hot plate for about 4 hours. Okay, the last one here from Vintage Chic Scents, but not the last one for the video, is Jackie O. This one yesterday, oh my goodness, it did so well. I put this in the 24 watt hot plate and I was laying down on my couch in the kitchen. Historically before, like sometimes I've had to clear the plane of the couch, like the top, to smell stuff. I was laying down flat and this one had like crept over to the living room and down and was like invading my nose. It was a good throw. Real nice, real strong. Such a super sweet bakery scent. Oh my goodness, I love this one. It's marshmallow birthday cake and vanilla bean Noel. And I don't think I've ever like sought this scent out before, but it's one of her best sellers and I can see why. It's just a gorgeous scent and a good performer, Jackie O from Vintage Chic Scents. So I would look for that one again, along with everybody else in her restocks, because it is good. Okay, this one here is from World of Wax and Suds. This is, what was this, orange blueberry? This one was an orange blueberry cupcakes. On cold, this was an absolutely great scent on cold. You could smell the orange, you can smell the blueberry. Really great scent. I threw this in the 18 watt hot plate in the entryway, and my camera doesn't want to focus. And it didn't do super great. It was about a medium. I could smell it. It was there. But out of my bakery, I normally at least need a high throw because I love it when my bakery scents are definitely a little bit on the stronger side. Now, it could be the warmer just wasn't the right wattage for this one. I actually do have this exact same scent from World of Wax and Suds in a clamshell. So I'm going to try to find that clamshell here next week and melt it in my 24 watt hot plate and see if that does better because the scent itself is so good. Such a nice sugary orange scent. Love that blueberry. Love the scents. Like I said, medium throw in the 18 watt hot plate. Okay, my last one's here from Yankee Candle and then we're done. Okay, Stormwatch. I melted this one in the 20 watt hot plate in the bathroom. Disappointing. I could not smell this one hardly at all. It was a low to medium throw and I love this scent. It's supposed to smell like the calm before the storm and I don't know what the heck that's supposed to mean or what's in here. But a lot of the vendors have a dupe for this. Great scent. I really was hoping this one was going to throw like a bitch, but it really didn't. It really didn't do anything in that 20 watt hot plate. And my 20 watt hot plate, that's a Yankee Candle hot plate. Come on, Yankee Candle. But yeah, I don't know. But this is a really popular scent. So if anyone else out there has melted this one and gotten it to throw well, let me know what wattage warmer you used or maybe what I did wrong. But yeah, wasn't getting much out of that one. Okay, the next one here from Yankee Candle was Tulips. And I melted this one last night, actually. Melted this one all night. This one did okay. It was a medium throw in the 20 watt hot plate. Not too strong. I could still smell it. It is a really good floral scent. And honestly, sometimes with these floral scents, maybe a medium throw is better because like florals after a while can get to be a bit much. So I definitely still appreciated it even as a medium. Could still smell it. This one is supposed to smell like a dewy spring morning. Isn't it just supposed to smell like tulips? It's called Tulips. Why is it smelling like a spring morning? And it's called Tulips. If you wanted it to smell like a dewy spring morning, you should call it Dewy Spring Morning. Anyways, nice floral scent, medium throw. Okay, this last one here by Yankee Candle, this one is in Midnight Jasmine. I love jasmine scents. Love. And this one is strong. It's going up right now in my 20 watt hot plate in the bathroom. And it's like invading the bedroom. It is just strong. I really do love this one. It's such like a thick jasmine floral scent. I was actually looking at the scent description, and there's more in here than just jasmine. It's jasmine, honeysuckle, neroli, and mandarin blossom. So they should call it like Jasmine and Friends. and not just jasmine, because it's like a lot of other florals in there along with the jasmine. But to me, it still smells more just like a jasmine scent. I love this one. Oh my goodness. Gorgeous, 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 and good throw. Okay, my voice is like, my voice is pretty much gone. But anyways, so that is the Scents of Days Gone By here. If you stuck with me for the whole, like, you know, 47 minutes or whatever, then, oh my goodness, yes, sorry for rambling so much. I do want to say that I am going on another little, like, vacation-y sort of thing for my YouTube channel at the end of this week. So like as of Thursday, I'm gonna be like MIA for about 2.5 to 3 weeks, just because I got some stuff going on. I'll probably put up another video, like 1-minute video with my cat, you know, basically saying I'm gonna be gone. So if anyone's interested, you know, I haven't like abandoned the channel or anything. But anyway, so that's what's going on in my life. Melt and wax. I am tired. Okay, I'm gonna go start converting this video and clean. I hope you guys are having a good weekend. I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.